So I know laminate flooring is a stamp. They probably have 10 to 15 different stamps that they stamp on these pieces of laminate. And they tell you when you buy it, take your boxes, lay them out, open up like 5 or 6 boxes, however many you can, and pull different pieces, or pull a piece from a different box every time. That way you're less likely to get the same piece next to each other, or something like that. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, I've done that right here. I'm almost out. I've got 5 boxes, I spread them all out, I open them all up, and I pull from a different piece or a different box every time. And right in the middle of my floor, there's 2 pieces that are almost identical. You can tell that the knots are in the same place, but they're slightly different on the length of the board. It just so happens that they line up the way I put them in. So I've got to go backwards here real quick, unclick these planks. Thank goodness those are not cut. So all I've got to do is undo a bunch, replace the one with a different one, and put it back. It's all done. And just so as everybody knows, my wife told me, she says, I don't really care which direction you put it. It'd look good going this way, but diagonal would look pretty cool too. It's up to you what you want to do. I opted for the diagonal. I went for the challenge. It really wasn't that bad. The hardest thing about doing diagonal with laminate floor is that you can't just click one piece in. They make little kickers so you can hook it on the edge and tap it with a hammer. But once you cut a 45, you can't hook it on the end and tap it this way. So you've got to put it together as a strip and then clip that whole strip in where it's nice and lined up. That's the only tough part about doing the 45s. Other than that, I like the floor. I think the floor looks good with the color of the walls. Blue walls, got a light gray floor. This is Lifeproof brand. I bought it at Home Depot. It is a waterproof rigid core vinyl plank flooring with a color of, right there, Henlopen Gray Oak. Henlopen? I'm butchering that, but hey, you know, I never said I could pronounce big words like that. That word right there, oak, that's more my style. I can pronounce that. It is a little bit expensive. I think it's $3 something a square foot, but this small room, it's not that expensive to do a small room like that. So if I were to do a bigger area, like say this whole open area here, I'd probably gone with something a little bit less expensive. That is a little pricey for a big room, at least in my case, for my taste. But it's done, it's beautiful. My wife loves it. I like it. I've never done that. I've never done the diagonals like that, so that was fun. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Until next time, go make something.